Now it is recording. Okay. So how to create more fields on student object? So for that, click on new. Now I want to create student email field. So what is the data type I need to select for student email ID?
Yeah.
Email.
Email, right? So click on email. The next, click on next. Okay. So label is what?
Email ID.
Email, not email ID, just email. Okay. Field name is what? Both email. Okay. So is this required field or what?
It's a required field.
Right. So it is required. So without email, see, and it is unique. It is unique or not?
It's a unique.
Unique, right? So different peoples have different email IDs. Okay, right. Next. Click on next. And visible to everyone. And Nikhil, I'll explain you what is the difference between visible, read only, edit, and delete. You'll get more information about this visibility, read only, edit, and delete in securities. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So the simple difference, you can just imagine. Read only means you can only see the fields, but visibility means you can see the field and you can ready to edit the field. But I'll let you know, don't worry. Okay, that is very important question, you know. Fine. The next, make it visible to every profile in our org. And next, click on next. Next, add it to the student page layout. Next, click on save. Updating record. So student email is also created. So before that, have you ever observed this created by is not appended with __ C? This lot modified by is not appended with __ C, and these two are not appended with __ C. Why these two fields are only appended with __ C?
Underscore is where we the developers can see, right? And the
Simple. Listen, right? The field which appended with __ C is called as custom field. Is called as the object which is appended with __ C is called as custom object. The field which is appended with __ C is called as custom object. The field which is not appended with __ C, which is called as standard field. The object which is not appended with __ C, which is called as standard object. Clear, everyone? Yes or no?
yes.
Yes, clear.
Right. Okay, good. So until now we have created 3 fields. How many fields? 3 fields. First one is student ID, that is auto number field. Second one is student name, that is data type is what? For student name?
Text number.
Text.
Right?
Text.
And next email ID, data type is what?
Email.
Email. It is unique or what?
Unique.
Unique, right? And it is required or what?
It is required.
Right? So I let you know the difference between required fields and not required field. If the field is required, it is appended with star, red color star. If the field is not required, it is not appended with star. Clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Right. Now, I want to know whether the student is graduated or not. What type of data type I need to select here? I want to know a field whether the student is graduated or not to learn Salesforce Administrator and Salesforce Developer course. What data type I need to select here?
Checkbox.
Good, great. Checkbox. Checkbox is what? It allows users to select true or false. It allows users to select yes or no. Right? So that is checkbox. Okay. We store yes or no or true or false information in checkbox. The student is graduated or not. The graduated, check yes. The student is not graduated, then check no. Clear? Right. So click on next. So label is what?
Yeah.
Graduate.
Hmm?
Graduated.
Education.
Graduated. Unchecked. Graduated. Visible to everyone. See. Right. Next. Next field. I want to know the registration fees or initial fees paid by the student to join in our institute. We need to ask for the fees, right, to join in our institute, right? So as a CEO of the, or else as a managing director of the institute, I want to know whether the student is paid their initial fees or not, registration fees or not. In that case, what type of data type I need to select over here?
Checklist.
Checklist.
It is money, fees,
Currency.
currency, right? Allows users to enter a dollar or other currency amount. Okay. If the situation, if the field is dealing with amount or fees or something like that, which is related to money, in that case, please check, select currency data type. Clear? Click on next. Right. So field label is what? Registration fees or initial fees? What type of information you want to
Registration
give?
fees.
Registration fees, right? Okay. So here it is asking for length. You can see length. What is length? Length is basically a number of digits that can be there before the decimal. Before what? Before the decimal place. This is length and this is place. Okay. Before the decimal. And the number digit that can be there after the decimal. So I can of these maximum of 18. Okay. So by default, Salesforce provides the length of every field is 18. Okay. That means length plus decimal values. Length plus decimal values should always be less than or equal to 18, which means what? Length and decimal value should always less than equal to 18. So it cannot go higher than 18, right? So in that case, put length as 16 and decimal as 2. Clear?
Yes.
Right? But listen, if the user want to enter more than 18, it will show an error. It doesn't allow you to enter more than 18. Clear? Right? Say yes or no.
Yes, yes.
Okay, right. So it is not required field. It is not mandatory field. Click on next. And visible to every profile which are there in our org. Click on next. And click on save. Next. I want to know the date of birth of every student. So what type of data type I need to select over here? I want to know date of birth of student, every student.
Number.
Date.
Number. Date. Okay, we have date. Yeah.
What?
Date from the calendar.
Good. Why date? Allows users to enter a date or pick a date from a popular calendar, right? So click on next. What is the label of our field?
Date of birth. DOB.
DOB.
Or date of birth, whatever, birth date. It is not required field. Click on next. Visible to everyone, the profile. Make sure to visible every profile in our free org. because it's very important. You'll get every profile in other chapter, right? Okay. Now I want to know the registration date and time. When the student registered, at what time he registered in our institute app. So what should I do in that case?
Date and time.
What type of
Date and
data do I
time.
need to select here?
Date and time.
Date and time.
Date time?
Time.
Where is date and time? Here, date time. What is the label name? Registration,
Time.
Day.
Date.
date,
Slash time.
time. It is not required field. Click on next. Visible to everyone. Click on next and create more fields. Now, I want to know the age of student. So in that case, what type of data type I need to select?
Number.
Text area.
Um,
Gunashekar.
Text area or number.
Number.
No, it's not text area, it's number.
It's number. Yeah,
Right.
we just include the number.
Age is numbers, right? Okay. And length. Do you think the person's age is more than the person's age is more than 18
2
digits?
digits. No, no.
Not even 4 digits.
Yeah.
2
Do you
digits.
think the person lives more than 100 years, 1000 years?
No, no.
No, no.
No.
That's
So it's
just
2. 2 and decimal is 0. Okay.
Yes.
So it is not unique, and there can be 21 years old people in our institute. It is not required. It is not external ID. No, you is not required to use external IDs in this. Click on next. Make sure to visible to every profile in our app and institute app and in our org. Click on next and make sure to add this field to the student page layout and click on save and new. Why save and new? Because we need to add more fields to the student object. So click on save and new. Next, I want to know the percentage of every student. So what
We
type of data
have
I
a
need to select for here?
percentage. Percentage.
Percent.
Right.
Under number person.
What is the label name?
Percentage.
Percentage.
Percentage. Okay, what might be the length?
2.
So my graduate percentage is 61.78. So what is the length? And decimal is what?
And here also same 2.
Right? So do you think the percentage is 1000.1 lakh?
No.
No? So we cannot find such type of percentage, right?
Yes, we can't.
Right? Okay. And it is not required. If you want to make it as required, you can make it. If you want to make it as unique, you can make it. No worries. Based on our requirement only, you can we do that. Right? You can find while filling some applications, some fields are very important. Without filling that fields, you cannot submit the application. Have you ever observed? Have you ever faced such kind of things?
Yeah, I think it shows us a star mark, right? Whenever it's
Right.
required.
It shows its star mark and it shows it's a required field. You
Yes.
need to enter some information in it, right? While filling for any scholarship or while filling for any application form to any university, something like that. You'll get it. Definitely, you'll get it. Right? Okay. Saving it. Next, I want to know the student's contact number. So what type of data type I need to select over here?
Phone.
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 Click on next.
Contact number.
Student's contact. Do you think this field is required? No. If you make it as required, you need to enter phone number of every student while creating every student in our institute app, right? So that is waste of time, right? And make sure to add this field to the student page layout. Click on save and new. Next. Now we are going to deal with very important one, very important one, right? So that is pick list. Pick list. Okay. Now we have here pick list and pick list multi-select. We can call this as multi-select pick list. Observe the difference between pick list and multi-select pick list very carefully. Okay. Now we are dealing with pick list. Pick list is what allows users to select a value from a list you define. Next, what is multi-select pick list? Allows users to select multiple values from a list you define. Don't worry, don't confuse the terminology. I'll explain it. Right now, click on next. Right. So I want to know the stream opted by the student. So we are offering some kind of streams, right? We are offering some kind of courses, right, to the student in our institute app. Now, as a managing director of the app, I want to know what kind of stream the particular student selected, right? For that, I need to create a pick list. Okay, right. So that is stream opted. 1 second, guys. Yes, guys. Okay. Stream opted. Okay. Right. Here it is showing values. Use global pick list value set. Enter values with each value separated by new line. So we haven't until now we haven't created any global pick list, right? So we need to create our pick list values, right? For that, click on enter values with each value separated by a new line. I'll show you what is that. Okay, so we need to enter. Right. So before that, I have a question. At which time or at what time we need to create pick list fields? Why do we need to create a pick list field?
When we have multiple values to select from.
Listen, whenever there are only predefined values, whenever there are only predefined values that you want the users to select, in that moment, you will create a pick list field. Clear?
What exactly the pick list mean?
Listen, I'll show you. I'll let you know. Pick list is something. It's nothing. For example, there are 4 options. If you want to study BTech, you have 5 courses. First one is IT, second one is ECE, second one is CSE, third one is mechanical, fourth one is civil. You have a field, select a course you want to study, and it shows 5 courses. You select 5 courses to study. Ranita.
We select only one course which is
Only
opted
one,
by
right?
student.
Out of that 5 courses, right? These 5 courses are called as picks.
Okay.
Right? So that is called as list. And the row of that 5 is called as list. Pick list, that's it. Okay. whenever there are predefined values are what? Select
The
the
courses.
field, select the degree, select the course you want to purchase. Sorry, you want to study, right? So there are 5 values, something like IT, CSC, mechanical, EC, civils, right? So these
Yes,
5 courses are called as predefined values. Whenever there are only predefined values that you want the users to select, in that moment, we will create a pick list field.
So basically, this gives you the row. Whenever you click on the arrow mark, it gives you a list of the courses offered,
Courses.
right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I'll show you. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah.
For example, if you want the gender of student, right? So that is what pick list. So before that, after that, if you want to know the gender of student, which field you gonna create? Pick list or checkbox?
Checkbox.
Checklist.
Pick list. We have two in predefined.
What type of predefined values we have in check?
Okay,
in
male,
pick list?
female, and
Male
other.
and female.
Male and female.
Male, female, or third gender,
Others.
or
Yeah.
transgender, and fourth one others,
Others. Yeah.
right?
Yes.
While filling any government applications, you will find what 4 things: male, female, transgender, and you will find others also,
Others. Yes. Yes.
right? Okay. So these 4 are list. You can pick any one from that list. That is called pick list. Clear? If you want to know the gender of any student, you will select what? Checkbox or pick list?
Pick list.
Pick list. So make sure you create a pick list for all of the fields which require predefined values. Clear? They are called as predefined values. Clear, Ranita, Divya?
Yes, yes, it is.
Everyone in the
Yes.
session.
Clear.
Sujit,
Clear.
Nikhil, right?
Yeah.
So stream. So what exact streams we are offering in our institute application,
Admin
right?
and
Right. For that, we need to create streams here. That is, so we are offering something like core programming language, mobile app development, web app development, or else web app development, cloud computing, data science, something like that, right? So write down here. Core programming language. Next, mobile app development. Next, web development. Next, cloud computing. Next, data science. Okay, so these are the streams we are offering in our institute tab. Next, you'll find something like here. What they are? Display values alphabetically, not in the order entered. Okay. Next, use first value as default value. So these are common. We know what they are. Next, look at this. Restrict pick list to the values defined in the value set. What it means, which indicates users will not be able to enter any other values from the value that you define in pick list. Clear?
Yes.
yes.
As a system administrator, I have created 5 courses here and I provided it to the users. If the user want to enter another 6th stream in that, he cannot able to add 6th field in that. For that, you can, if you want to restrict that option to the user, just click on this. If you don't want, just uncheck it. Right? It is not possible. Just uncheck it. In that case, you will not be able to add any other pick list values in this stream opted pick list field. Clear? Right. So if you want the total values to be in alphabetical, then in that case, click on this. Right? So it is not required field. If you want to make it as required, you can make it required. Click on next. We make visible to everyone. Click on next. Click on save and new. Now I have created a stream object. Now I want to create one more pick list. One more pick list. The name of pick list is course opted. Right? Course opted. What is the difference between course and stream? Do you have any global pick list values for course opted? No, we haven't created, right? For now, we need to create for course. Anyone from the session? Can anyone differentiate between stream and course? Ranita.
Stream is where the student comes in from, like CSC or EC, whichever background they are from. And the course opted is where from which courses that we are offering them, picking the course from that selected one.
Good. Okay.
Like you have already created mobile application and all, right? So picking that particular course as which particular course the student has opted for.
Right. Good. Okay, sorry. So the courses we are offering in our Institute app is like C++, next Core Java, next Advanced Java, next Salesforce, Salesforce admin, Salesforce Developer, Amazon, AWS, Meanstock, Python, the next Android app development, next iOS app development, enough. Right? So these all are enough. So what are the courses we are offering to the students? C++, Core Java, Advanced Java, Salesforce Admin, Salesforce Developer, Amazon AWS, MinStack, Python, Android app development, iOS app development. So if you want to display these values in alphabetical manner, just click on display. If you want display the values as first value as default value, then click on it. Okay. Next, restrict pick list to the values defined in the value set. You can check it. Click on next. Make sure to visible to everyone. Click on next and add it to the student page layout. Click on save. So now let's go and create a student and observe whatever we created, right? And we have created enough fields to try. Okay, now we'll observe it. Now we'll do it. Why I'm not getting over here? Okay. So until now, we have only created one student. So now we'll create another student. Click on new. If you want to create more students, more student records, in that case, click on this new. You will find, so whatever the field we have created, yes. Okay. So we created
Harish?
student name. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Before that, he was not able to view the student beside the Institute app, right?
I'll let you know. I'll show it because unfortunately,
That one, no.
I don't know
can
what happened exactly there. So, but I make it the tab visibility was default on only, but I'm not
Yeah.
understanding what
Can
happened there.
I?
But I'll let you
Can
know.
I? Can I just say you one thing which I did, where I can
Okay.
see it? Can I close that and click on the arrow mark beside the student one?
Okay.
There it shows you add the student to navigation bar, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can just refresh it. Now you'll be able to see the student.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this is what I was able to say to Nikhil also. So Nikhil, I think you got this idea.
Got it.
Right. Good. Thank you. And thanks, Anita. Great. Okay. So now we'll create another student over here. If you want to create more students, just click on new. Right. So we created student name, email, graduated. The student is graduated, just click on yes. If not, don't check it. Okay. Next. Registration fees is there, date of birth is there, registration date and time is there, age is there, percentage is there, student contact is there. Stream opted. Ranita, look at this. Just click on this. You will
Yes.
get whatever we created. We created cloud computing, core programming language, data science, mobile app development, web development. Okay. Next, course update. You will get Amazon AWS, Amazon Java, and everything over here. So this is what pick list is. Clear, Ranita?
Yes. Now it's
Right.
clear.
So we'll create another student. So the name of the student is Hari. Okay, email. Whatever email, it's dummy email. Okay. Student is graduated, and registration fees is what? 1,000. And birth rate is what? Registration date 12 p.m. Age is what? 31. And percentage is like physics. Student contact is like what? 9581323, something like that. Okay. Okay. Stream opted is what? It is not mandatory that the contact should be 10 digits. It might be 5 digits. If you want to enter it in the 5 digits, you can enter based on the requirement only. Okay. Next, cloud computing and course opted is what? Salesforce admin. Now save it. Student ST002 was created. Okay. So these are all the fields. This is the way to create fields in student object. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Everyone in the session.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Good. Okay. So this is pick list. Now I told you, I'll let you know the difference between pick list and pick list multi-select. We can call it as multi-select pick list also. Okay. Now we'll discuss about that pick list. Okay. So for that, go to student object. Okay. Now we'll create another field in student object. So click on new. Select pick list multi-select. So what is the difference between pick list and pick list multi-select, Ranita?
Yeah, so pick list is where you can select only one. In the pick list multi-select, you can select more than one.
More than one, right? If you want to select multiple values, then in that case, create multi-select pick list. If you want to select only one value, in that case, you create pick list.
Pick
Clear?
list. Yes.
Click on next. So, right? Right? So this is what the difference between pick list and multi-select pick list. So it is basically whenever you have got predefined values and you want multiple values to be selected at once, then in that case you can create a multi-select pick list or pick list multi-select. Clear, everyone? Everyone,
Yes.
Yes, yes.
right? So is this possible to study? Right. No, no problem. So I want to know the hobbies of every student. Hobbies of every student. And Sujit, do you have only one habit or more than one habit? Nikhil,
Yes, sir, multiple.
multiple hobbies, right? So
Yeah.
in that case, what should I do? What type of data do I need to select? Pick list or
Multi-select.
multi-select?
Multiple
Multi-select.
select.
Pick list multi-select. So the label, the field label of our pick list multi-select is hobbies. Okay. And do you have any global pick list values? No. We need to create it, right? So what type of hobbies you want to enter over here as an admin? For that, playing cricket, traveling, reading. Divya, tell me. Singing. Hmm. Huh. Any others?
It
Drawing,
will be also a
cooking.
passion, right?
Sorry. Dancing, painting, crafting, sleeping. Right? Is sleeping is habit?
Confused.
Yeah, it is.
Right, no worries. Okay. So you want to display the values alphabetical, is a click on next. Click on this. Okay. So here it is asking visible lines. So how many lines do you want to visible to the user? Do you want to visible 4 lines in 4 lines or in 2 lines or in 1 line? In how many lines? One second. So visible lines must be 4. Just click on next. Don't make it as required. Visible to everyone. Click on next. Click on save. Right. So now let me create a new student and let's see how multi-cell pick list works. Okay. Now go to this page again and refresh this. Click on students and click on new. Refresh it again. Sometimes lightning works very slow. So don't worry, you'll get it. If you want, you can observe it in Classic. Go to Classics, you will find hobbies field. Here you're able to find hobbies. See, hobbies are there. Right? In Classic, you'll find you're finding, but in Lightning, it takes time because Lightning works very slow when compared with Classic.
Visible to me in Lightning also.
Visible to you? Okay, it's good. Now we'll see. Click on students. Click on new. What about you, Ranita, Divya? I'm not getting, because sometimes Lightning works very slow. Ranita, Divya.
Harish, I'm working on the laptop, like using to.
Okay, Gaurav.
So I'll just do
Gunaseka.
it after the session.
No problem, no problem. Gaurav. Gaurav, what about you?
I'm trying. I'm trying to fill the field of tick list multi.
Mayank. Mayank,
Yes, Harish.
what about you? Any update from you?
Actually, I joined the session in the middle, so
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Sujit, you got it right? So Nikhil,
Yes, I got it.
right. But I'm not getting it. Don't worry. Sometimes it works very slow. Now you'll get it. Hey. It works very slow. Don't worry. Okay. So you'll find it in Classic. If you want, you can find it in Classic. Just go to Classic. Click on New Student. Because Lightning, Classic works more faster than Lightning. So these are our hobbies. So you'll find whatever you want, right? So dancing, crafting, you can select. Painting, you can select. Dancing, you can select. So whatever you want, you can select over here, right? Now, next thing, go to Lightning. And next, next. So I want to know about the student, which means description about the student. So what kind of data type I need to select out here?
Text.
Sure.
So like, what do you want to know about the student?
Nikhil, what is the difference between text and text area?
Sir, the characters, number of characters.
Yes, it is based on characters. I told you
Text
at the
area.
beginning of this session.
Yeah, it would
Before,
be.
I think yesterday I told you, right?
Yeah.
So if the word count is limit, based on the limit word count, you can choose the data types of text, text area long, text area rich, text area encrypted. Clear? Now
Yes.
I want the words, very limited words, they allow up to 255 characters. So in that case, we'll select text area. So what is the name of that field? Description. Okay. Click on next. Make it visible to everyone. Click on next. Save and new. Now, right? So text and text area long. Text area difference is what? In text, the text will come in single line. The text area in text area long will give you more characters and text will come in multiple lines. So that is what the difference between text and text area. Clear, Nikhil? Divya, Ranita, Mayank,
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
clear.
yes.
Gaurav, Gunashekar, right? Okay. Next, we'll take text area rich. So I want to add the resume of student. I want to see the resume of student. So in that case, we'll select text area rich. Okay. Resume. Okay, visible lines is 25. So length is 32768 letters. Field name is resume. Okay, right. Next, make sure to visible to everyone in the session. Sorry, everyone in the app and everyone in the org. Click on next and add it to the page layout, student page layout. Okay. Next, I want to add more fields to the student object. Now we have left with what? So we have done with checkbox, right? For what purpose we use checkbox in a student object?
So to let us know true, it's true or false.
It's true or false.
It's for
Like,
graduated or not.
graduated
for
or
true
not.
false, for yes or no.
Yes.
Currency for what?
For the registration fees,
Registration.
Date for what?
date of
Gunashekar.
joining,
Date of
Gunashekar.
registration. Sorry.
Yes,
Gunashekar, date and time
Yeah.
for what?
for joining and registration fees and everything.
Good. Email we know. GL number we don't know. Video location no, not required now. Number. And Mayank, number is for what?
Number is for age.
Okay. Percentage is for what? For percentage. Phone is for what? Phone. Next. Nikhil. Pick list is for what?
Like to select a single value from multiple values.
Okay. Divya. Pick list multi-select is for what?
If you want to select more than one or two.
Text is what? Ranita. What is the difference between text and text area?
text is where you can enter only in a single line with the characters.
Hmm.
But in my text area, it will be multiple characters, along with you can extend the lines
Right.
on more than one line.
Right, good. Okay. Now, so if you want to add a resume, something like that, we can use text area long and say text area rich. It's based on your choice. Okay. Right. Now, text encrypted. What is text encrypted? It is showing
Basically, the
allow users to enter any combination of letters and numbers and store them in encrypted format. So have you ever entered your phone number or Aadhaar number
Passwords.
application? It will show you, for example, your Aadhaar number constitutes 12 digits, 12 numbers, right? So it will show you first two numbers and last two numbers, and remaining 8 numbers as like cross into or something like stars. Have you ever observed?
Yes, yes.
Right? So these stars or cross mark symbols are called as encrypted format. Right? I'll show you. So I want to know the Aadhaar card details of every student. Aadhaar card number. Length is what? Length is every Aadhaar constitutes 12 numbers.
12.
Right? Okay. So here, look at here. Mask type is what? So mask all characters, last 4 characters, credit card number, whatever you want. Last 4 characters clear. And remaining 8 characters should be in what? In star or in cross, whatever you want, in star format. Example like this. If you select dash cross, it will show you like this. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone in the session.
Yes, clear.
yes.
This is called as encrypted. This is called as encrypted format, right? Now next, click on next. Make sure to visible to everyone. Click on next. Add it to the student page layout, save and new. Now I want to know the batch time of every student. So we have different batches in our institute app, right? So we are offering different streams and we are offering different courses. And we are not able to provide all the courses at one time, right? We are not able to offer we are not able to start every course session at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. right? So we have different sessions, we have different modules at different times. So they are called as batch times, right? So we have different Python batches, we have different Salesforce batches, we have different core Java, and we have different C++, something like that, right? So we have different batches at different times. Clear? That for batch time, so what type of data type we need to select?
Time.
Good. Time. Click on next. Batch time. Click on next. Make sure to visible to every profile in the app. Click on next. Save and new. And I want to add last field in the student object. For example, I want to know the LinkedIn URL, LinkedIn or Facebook or something like that, or else it's LinkedIn or Facebook link of every student. So in that case, what type of data
URL.
that I need to select?
URL.
So, for example, Facebook. Something like Facebook is enough for now. Make sure to visible to every user in the profile. Click on next. And add to the student page load and save. And now we have created number of fields in student object. How many fields? Lots of fields, right? So now we'll check it. Now we'll go to our student object and check it, whether they are appeared here or not. Refresh it. And student. Click on new. No. So lightning is slow. We'll observe it in classic. Go to classic. Click on student. Click on new. You'll find everything over here, right? So hobbies. Next description about student. Right? Next resume. Next word. Aadhaar card number. Batch time. Facebook URL. Everything. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone in the session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, clear.
So this is the way to create fields in where? Fields in
Objects.
Objects.
right. Write down your assignment work. Write down your assignment work.
Yes.
Create college application. Create college application. And make sure to add image to that college. Image to that college. Create student object in that college.
Create.
Create student object in that college. Not student, you cannot create student object more than once, right? So for that, create student, instead of students, you create
Faculty.
Faculty or candidate.
better. It's candidate is better. Create candidate. Candidate. Create candidate object. and create the fields, whatever fields we created in our student object.
Like all the fields or whichever we.
Same fields.
Okay.
Don't worry, you can create same fields. Okay,
Yes.
right, everyone?
Got it, sir.
Okay, this is your assignment and work on it and show it to me tomorrow.
Do we
Okay,
have a class tomorrow at which time?
yes, we have class tomorrow.
At
what time,
which
Hari?
time? Because it's
Same
a
time.
weekend,
It's
right?
between-
So
It's between 8 to 9.
in the
Or
evening, right?
1889. Okay.
8 to 9, okay?
And we have in the morning.
Yeah. So if it's in the morning, we can complete.
You
it.
want me to conduct in the morning?
Like 9
Yes.
to 10 if it's possible, because in the evening if you have any plans again.
1 second. Let me check my schedule.
Okay.
9 to 10. Is it okay for you from 9 to 10?
Yes, sir.
Morning.
No, guys. No. It's not possible for me to take 9 to 10. No, guys, I'm very sorry. So is that okay between 5 to 6 or 4 to 5?
Yeah, okay.
4 to
4 to
5.
5.
Fine.
4 to 5 would be fine.
4 to 5. Okay, right. We'll plan at 4 to 5, between 4 to 5, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, look at this. Hobbies are there, description, resume, Aadhaar card, badge, Facebook, everything is there. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the way to create. Sometimes Lightning
Fields.
works very slow when compared with Classic. Don't worry, you can find everything, whatever field you created in your object. Right?
Yes.
So any doubts until now?
No.
Divya?
No, Harish.
No. So do you want me to show how to create applications? Do you, you're asking me to
Yeah.
clarify some doubts, right? Okay, fine. So guys, this is end of our session. We'll meet tomorrow between 4 to 5 p.m. Okay,
Okay.
everyone in the session,
Noted.
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
So then, thanks for the time. And
Thank you, Harish.
Divya, you can call to my number, right?
Okay. Fine, Harish. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.